What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel, and today we are going to be doing another live commentary, this time on Battlefield 5, and the point of this video is essentially to figure out whether or not I think the anti-tank rifles are overpowered. So for those who don't know, for the RECON class there are two. There's the boys AT rifle and the, I think it's pronounced PANZERBUCHSE. I'm not going to pretend like I know how that's pronounced. They're very good for taking out tanks, that's the point of them, but a lot of people actually use them as regular snipers because you can see the damage output on them. If you compare it to, you know, this is what I usually use, the Type 99, you can see that damage drop off on the little stats bar there. So people use them to one shot to the body, and it can be very frustrating because it takes a lot less skill. And so essentially today I just wanted to figure out whether I think they are OP or whether I'm maybe just overreacting. I'm gonna go, I think, with the PANZERBUCHSE. I could be absolute potato, or it could be very dominant. I think someone's right next to me. Is that a teammate? Nope, that's a teammate. For those who don't know, the catch to these is that you have to be prone to actually scope in, and I think maybe just even use them in general. Let me try and shoot it. Okay, so you can shoot it from the hip when you aren't prone, but you can't. Well, you can aim in like this, but that's all you can do. So obviously that's not very helpful with a sniper, being able to just shoot like that. So the catch to it is that you do have to go prone, but at the same time that's not really a catch because it does, you know, you just can hide. I think there's a guy right next to me. Oh, I thought that was an enemy then. So yeah, that's the catch to it. But then on the plus side, it is, generally speaking, not always, but it's generally a one hit to the body. I haven't really used these that much. I've used them a few times to try and take out some tanks, and they are pretty effective. Never really try them too much to just go around and get kills, and I wanted to see what they're like. It's all in the name of science, boys. Alright, dude up here. Damn, that scope is big. Well, yeah. See what I mean? I didn't even aim properly. I just blew up the turret that he was just about to jump on. This is exactly what I mean. And the other thing is, like, going prone isn't necessarily even a disadvantage. Oh, how did that miss? Oh, it might have a bit of drop off on it, actually. There we go. Okay, so they have a little bit more drop, I feel. Maybe that's just me. Oh, see, that was to the body, but it didn't kill him. Oh, come through this door. Okay, so it does seem to not always be a one-hit. It must be maybe the range, or it must be certain parts of the body. Like, that might have been an arm shot or something. Oh, God. Might have to get the old pistol out to survive here. Oh, God. Well, maybe it's not as OP as I thought it was. Those two shots that didn't land a one-hit, I thought they would have both been one-hit kills. So maybe it's worth testing the range on it. Maybe at closer range it's not going to do that. I don't feel very safe right here. See, that was the body, so it must be the range, I guess. This is what I don't like about them, is they force you to play a very different way than you should be, really. That was a shot in the arse, literally got him in the butt cheek. Let me actually just test the drop. Oh, I guess it's probably no different than a normal sniper. It might be just a tad different, and the velocity seems to be a bit slower too. So there are drawbacks to it. Yeah, you can mount it. Jesus. You can mount it like you see there. So if you can actually get some cover, like you don't even have to be prone for it. Like this window. Oh shit. Sorry, pal. See, it takes, I mean, in that situation, you probably would have got a headshot anyway if you're using a regular sniper, but it just takes that little bit less time to, you know, to aim your shot. You can almost quick scope with it. Look at the pace of how quickly it scopes in. See, yep, I think there is a fair bit of drop off at range on this thing. And that wasn't a headshot though, although that might have been the guy that I already injured, but yep, once it gets to a certain spot, it just doesn't want to be a one-hit kill. So with that said, I'm pretty sure it will be with a headshot. So that's the thing. It's not a one shot to the body at that range, but I'm pretty sure it would be to the head. Where you going, pal? Jesus. Wow.
We have now taken objective Baker. Objective dog is now ours, soldiers.
Jesus. Well, that's game one done. We are going to this time use the, I think it's called the Boys AT or the AT, yeah, Boys AT rifle. This one has less shots in it, and it deals a tiny bit less damage, but it has a faster rate of fire. So we'll try this one out this round, see how this one goes. Let me jump in. Let me jump in, you bastard. One thing I feel is that you should not be able to run this fast with a freaking rifle this big. Damn it. Well, I still got a kill. This might be a good little spot. Okay, I regret saying that. I promise you guys I will make a video after this of some regular sniping at some point, because I don't want this to be the most recent sniping video on the channel. This is essentially the complete opposite of how I like playing. Oh, I hit him. Where are you, fella? I'm dead. Oh. He killed it. Nicely done. Oh, that's teammate. I heard footsteps and, not gonna lie, kind of shit my pants a bit. Ooh, was someone shooting out of that? Oh, that was actually a head. No, that wasn't a headshot. Okay, so this one might have a bit more range on it then. Got him. So this is where these are really decent, because you can pepper a tank and it only is doing 4 damage. But like, that's enough to, you know, I've just done 12 damage. And see, now it's trying to piss off a bit. This is how they're meant to be used, and no one really does, unfortunately. Oh, mate, get slaughtered. I don't know how I hit that. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. God damn, that went down real quick. Oh, was there another tank? There's another one. See, like, that's 20 damage. He probably can't even see me. So they are pretty decent ways of not so much taking out tanks, but just helping take them out. And that's how I wish more people use them. But I think my point still stands. I think that middle range, when you can get a good spot, and obviously, like I said, with a bit more practice, like this is literally my second game, at that range in a nice little spot, I can imagine why they're considered OP. Wow. Yeah, no, that is what I consider to be OP. I had no business winning that gunfight there. This feels so much different than my regular, like, sniping. Oh god. Oh, I think I am fucked. Yeah, no, that's this is OP. just that type of thing right there, that was, yeah, that should not be allowed. The thing that I need to keep in mind is that, like, it does have its drawbacks, so it's kind of like shotguns, where shotguns are OP up close, but, like, they lack range, so see if we can get a long range one. I think I'll need to land a headshot. I think this guy's seen me. I don't even know if I can actually hit him, like, I don't know if he's in the... Oh! What? How far is that? The F is 350 meters away, so that's maybe like 300 meters. Holy fuck! I usually do not snipe at that range. Hopefully you can see what I mean by just a couple of those shots there, where it's just you don't really have to aim that much. A one shot to the body should just not be the case, I don't think. Not in this game. In some other games it works, but I don't think that really works in this game. But that is going to do it for this one, boys and girls. Like I said, hopefully I'll get another sniper gameplay for you that isn't camping like a little bitch. But yeah, the whole point of this one was just to essentially prove a point. So thank you all very much for tuning in. Make sure to leave a like down below and hit that subscribe button. And I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.